It don't make who you are, but it do reveal whose you are. Because sometimes when you're going through some things, it ain't about the devil.
Right, right.
It ain't about the devil. We'll get to that later on down in the road.
Right.
We'll get to that later on.
Yes, ma'am.
Verse 2 showed us real believers have doubts and struggles too. We can have real emotions and ups and downs in our spiritual life as well. But we don't stay there in the pit long. I give myself 2 days. I give myself 2 days to cry, to feel pity, give myself to eat me some ice cream, give me a nice pity party.
Yes.
2 days.
2 days.
And get you, and then you know what I do?
What you do?
I get my butt up and I keep it moving. Now this man of God, faith was being tested, and he almost fell. The Bible reads that even the faith of a strong believer may sometimes be shaken, if possible. Even the elite. There are some storms that try the best, that will bring them to their knees. Matthew 24:24.
All right.
Do you have a knee story? I do. I do. I have a knee story. I have to get down. I used to get down on my knees, but now I have to spread out on the floor because I got new knees, so they hurt. So I lay down on the floor. Yes, that's my knee story.
All right, knee story. Come on with it.
Do you have a knee story?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you? Anybody? Rachel? Yes. Thank you. Telling the truth.
Yes.
He came to the conclusion that his holiness and obedience are in vain. He was innocent. The ungodly was guilty.
Yes, yes.
He was poor. They were rich.
Yes.
He was afflicted. They was not.
Yes.
His question was, why evil people seem to prosper while good people suffer?
Yes.
He was having a self-pity party
Yes.
all by himself, comparing himself to others who seemed to have all the riches and worldly pleasures they wanted, but had no desire to serve the Lord. They had no desire to serve the Lord. Do you know some people like that? Yes, I do.
Yes, ma'am.
They turned from honoring God to imitating the wicked rather than standing up against the sin and evil that they see it right in front of their face. They see it right there, it's right there, and they act like they don't see it.
Come on. Yes.
They act like they don't see it.
Yes.
Now, I know this is a hard question, but have this ever crossed your mind?
All right.
Now, there is a spiritual cup that we all hold in our hands that need to remain full with the goodness of God.
Yes.
I know even today we will be under a strong temptation to return back to the ungodly ways.
Okay.
And many of us will go back.
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
Because of what we hear and what we see. We see all these people riding around in these Cadillacs and these living in these big houses and have the best looking shoes with the red thing on the back. Mine ain't red. And they go around and they the prettiest clothes and everything. And what they doing? What are they doing? Everything under the sun that is not pleasing to God. And they living a life of Raleigh. They live in a life of Raleigh because of what they hear and what they see. And another thing if they wasn't running around with the wrong